All right, music fans, welcome. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel. Another super slow day in the world of classic rock, but I'm here doing what I do in real time for a couple of real people out here, just like you there, right there, and like me here. This episode of the show brought to you by Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, which I could use some new patrons. Just throwing it out there. There are links in the description if you want to sign up for either one of those things. Also, via YouTube, you can do PJ Rock Super Chats or YouTube memberships. All very exciting ways to support this channel. Now, the band FERNER, or as Johnny likes to hear, FERNER. I got to tell you, my two favorite bands, some guy again from like Macon, Georgia here. I like FERNER and Lynyrd Skynyrd. Those are my two favorites, and maybe some Molly Hatchet thrown in there too. But FERNER, those guys are the best. All right, FERNER. All right, so that's for Johnny. He tunes in just to hear me do that. So I know it. Both of us are pretty sad. So, but they're in the news, and I think they're celebrating the departure of Kelly Hansen. All right, I'm just kidding around. I'm goofing around here. But Kelly Hansen, now leaving the band, it seems as though they're revitalized, doesn't it? It seems like they got the elephant off their back or something. So they're putting out another remastered, remixed, super duper deluxe version of their album 4, which came out, I believe, in 1981, right? Yeah. So it says here, and this is on all your favorite classic rock websites today. At least this is classic rock. At least it's classic rock. FERNER 4 Deluxe is dropping September the 12th. And it's a 5-disc CD Blu-ray package. People don't use their CD/Blu-ray player anymore, but whatever. I'm told this constantly. It includes newly remastered stereo and Atmos remixes of the album. Haven't they done this already? Didn't they put out another version of 4 not too long ago with a couple of extra tracks, and it was remastered and remixed, but now we've got some Dolby Atmos. Oh boy. So that's a reason to go out there and spend like $50 on a CD. I know there are 5 discs, okay? So it's a great bargain here. There's also a whole host of extras. And what are those extras, you ask? 5 previously unreleased songs, early and alternative versions of tracks, also instrumentals, and live performances recorded on tour between 1981 and 1982. Instrumentals, huh? So they've got the songs without the vocals, and so they're going to take the vocals out, so you've got instrumentals. Okay, sounds cool. It'd be great for a music bed. I could use it on, like, As the Foreigner Turns or something like that. Founder Mick Jones says that recording 4 took the better part of 2 years. The band had to get this one right, by the way, because the record label was not all that happy about the previous album. Noting the band and producer Mutt Lange, some people say Lange, but I think it's just Mutt Lange, felt it was something that had to be just right. Mutt was on a roll there. After Back in Black, he had FERNER 4, so he was sought after. And then he married Shania Twain, and his life went downhill. That didn't happen until much later. But anyway, this package and particularly the stunning Atmos mixes present a spectacular culmination of one of the most exciting periods of my life. Did he write that, or did someone else write it for him? Those stunning Atmos remixes. Okay. It's exciting, folks. This is it. Classic rock, baby. The deluxe edition will also be released digitally, while the remastered and remixed album will get a vinyl release, all celebrating the departure of Kelly Hansen from FERNER. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Released in 1981. as the album title suggests, oh, we've got to dissect what four means. It's not only about it being their fourth album. It's because the band had trimmed itself down to just four guys after they kicked out Ian MacDonald and Al Greenwood, both of who were very talented. And I don't know if they were a better band without them. I'm going to say no. But the album did spend 4 weeks at number one. Can you believe that? Thanks to hits like Waiting for a Girl Like You, Urgent, and the Beaten to Death Jukebox Hero. The album has gone on to sell over 10 million copies worldwide and has been certified 6 times platinum. A Woman in Black. That is one of the best Foreigner songs of all time. And it's on FERNER, along with Luann and some other great songs that used to get played a little bit. And what was it? Break It Up? Break It Up was like a top 40 hit. They don't play it. Break It Up. It's a great song. To celebrate the release, Foreigner has announced the Foreigner 4 Deluxe Tour. Man, these guys are moving quick. They just got rid of Kelly. They just announced Luis. And now they're doing the Foreigner 4 Deluxe Tour, which will feature Lou Gramm joining the band for some songs. Yeah. So, okay, get your tickets. You want to see Lou Gramm, Luis, and Lou. 2 Lou's for the price of 1 Lou. The tour kicks off with 2 nights, December 3rd and 4th in Port Chester, New York, and runs through December 13th in Williamsport. So that's kind of a quick little tour, isn't it? Like 10 days? That's a tour? I don't know. Well, Merry Christmas with Foreigner, right? Instead of getting, some Christmas music, you'll be hearing Foreigner 4 in its entirety with Lou and Luis going back and forth. Again, my theory on this, and I could be wrong, is that Lou said, you know what? You guys should stick with Luis and get rid of the other guy. No, he was leaving anyway, but it seems as though Lou might like Luis better than Kelly Hansen. Just a hunch because of the things he said in the past. So make sure you get your Foreigner 4 re-release, $49.98. Get your Blu-ray player out of the mothballs where it has been, or, go to Goodwill and get one so you could go ahead and listen to this deluxe box set. All right, that was a painful video. Again, if you want to help the channel out, right here, there'll be a link for Buy Me a Coffee. Also, PJ Rock Super Chats. Don't forget about Patreon. I could use some new patrons. That's all I'm saying. I like my old patrons, but I could use a few new ones. Thanks to everyone for continuing to put up with me and this channel. See you soon.